Achievements in Hearts of Iron 4. Some are extremely difficult, requiring countless hours and sometimes even multiple runs to complete. And some, they're as easy as 1, 2, 3, but somehow, only 21% of all HOI4 players have ever even joined a faction. Like, what are you even doing playing HOI4 if you've never even joined a faction by accident?
Stop it. Get some help.
But today, we're going to be doing some of the easiest achievements in Hearts of Iron 4 in the most time-efficient method. In fact, I'm going to be seeing exactly how many achievements I can get in just 60 minutes. Before I begin the video, it is very much appreciated and will help out the channel a huge amount if you could like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Now, let's jump straight into this achievement speedrun tutorial. Single player, new game, the first country on the chopping block is going to be the United Kingdom. Obviously, I'm man mode, it is an achievement video after all. And let's begin, and our time starts now. Right, research, gonna completely ignore everything except for mechanical computing. You will see why later. Construction, not gonna bother. Military factories, everything on support equipment. Army, we don't need it. Focus, we're gonna go and change in course, and right, let's unpause. Also, cannot forget to create a spy agency, because a lot of the focuses, the easy ones for the UK, are going to be La Resistance spy-centered focuses, and they usually are extremely easy. We should be able to tick a few of them off right off the bat. Alright, changing course is now done. Let's go ahead and actually do concessions to the trade unions. The reason I'm doing this is because, to justify war on one of our former subjects, which is the Empire Strikes Back achievement, we need to not be democratic, since we can't justify war goals as a democracy. And now let's also go and form our cryptology department so we can start decrypting Germany for the Turing Complete achievement, which requires us to decrypt everyone in the Axis, which, you know, being 1936, it is only Germany at the moment. And with our operative now available, let's go and get you and slap you down here in Casablanca for the Play It Sam achievement. Should be just ticking away in the background. We should get that one without any problems. And cryptology department formed. As I say, go and just start decrypting Germany. It's gonna take a while, but we are upgrading our decryption here, so it should be not too bad. I'm also gonna go and grab localized training centers, because those allow us to get French spies, and we need a French spy for the listen very carefully achievement. Right, we're also gonna go and start decolonizing the cursed path of the British focus tree. And since we empowered the trade unions, I'm just going to slowly click at these decisions here just to give more support for communism, because we are going to be flipping ideologies, as I said. Alright, and let's go and click on this on-map decision here to hire ourselves a French spy. Now we have a French and a British spy, perfect for the achievement we need later on. Let's just keep decolonizing in the meantime. And also for another spy achievement, it requires us to stage a coup with a seducer. Now, I'm just gonna do it in Afghanistan, because why not? And as soon as, let's see, we now have 67% support. I mean, not support. Intel Advanced Intel Network in Casablanca. That is the Play It Sam achievement completed, the first achievement of the day. And let's just send all of our spies over to Afghanistan, because that is where we are going to be staging our coup. And with enough support now, just like that, we are now the Union of Britain, led by Mr. Harry Pollitt. Right, let's send our spies over here to just boost a little bit of communism ideology support in Afghanistan, because we do need that to stage our coup. Let's see if we can do it already. We need a little bit more communism support, then we can stage our coup there, get 2 achievements in one go. The Listen Very Carefully and also Shaken But Not Stirred achievement. And since we are now communist, our dominions should be breaking away any minute now. And also because we are communist, we can justify war goals. So as soon as they break away, we justify war on one of them, then we declare war, and that is Empire Strikes Back, also done as well. And with Germany fully decrypted as well, that is the Turing Complete achievement done. Alright, with enough communism support in Afghanistan, we can now go ahead and stage our coup. Unfortunately, our French spy actually got captured. Are you kidding me?
The Matrix has attacked me.
After the French spy is out of jail, we can do our coup in Afghanistan. And with our French spy now busted out of jail, we can go and prepare the coup in Afghanistan. Be sure to select the seducer so we get shaken but not stirred, and also the French operative. We now have British and French operative there to get us listen carefully and select target, the other state, and prepare. And make sure that it's going to go. That's going to fire in 11 days, and it's going to take 180 days. So after that, 2 achievements, 2 birds with 1 stone. Beautiful. Alright, South Africa has declared independence. Brilliant. Our former subject, let's go ahead and justify a war goal on them. As soon as that's finished, I'll declare war on South Africa, and that is going to be the Empire Strikes Back. We don't actually have to win the war or even fight the war at all. It just counts if we declare the war. Alright, there we go. Our coup in Afghanistan has fired. We used a seducer, and we also used a British and French operative. That is the 2 achievements. Listen carefully and shaken but not stirred. Gone in 1 go. Also, because we have been going down the decolonization focuses and we've released a bunch, like an actual metric ton of dominions, we now have well over 20 members in the Allies, which gets us also the mine is bigger than yours achievement, which is 20 members in a faction. Alright, justification on South Africa done. Just literally declare, and there we go. We are now at war with one of our former subjects. That is the Empire Strikes Back achievement unlocked, and that's going to be us done with the UK achievements. The next country on the chopping block is going to be the Greeks, and we only have 1 achievement for Greece. It is going to be a pretty quick one. Let's just ignore everything, immediately go and do King's Government, and just start immediately. No time to lose. Also going to delete the army and train up 1 horse division. Alright, with King's Government done, let's immediately go and do Right to Rule. This is going to, after this focus is done, start a timer for a civil war, and we just have to do the 1 division trick for the civil war, and we should get ourselves a Hellenic Civility achievement. And there goes our civil war. Let's just deploy our 1 division over here, and do the usual walking around the other Greece until they capitulate. And there we go, the other Greece is done. That is Hellenic Civility, and the Greek Civil War before 1937. Right, that's Greece done. The next country on the chopping block is going to be Germany. Again, no time to be lost. Research, we're immediately going to go paratroopers. Yep, that's right. We're going to be paratroop cheesing a little bit. Do artillery as well, and just a little bit of industry, because we are going to be fighting a war for this run. Right, factories, guns, we don't need support equipment, we don't need tanks, some on artillery, we don't need bombers, and then just gonna throw everything else on infantry equipment. No focus for now. Gonna delete our army as well, import rubber, the whole usual stuff, and let's unpause. No time to lose. We are around 25 minutes in, which is pretty good. We've already got 7 achievements. Germany does have around 4 to 5 more, so let's hope we can do this in the fastest time possible. Alright, we now have 60 political power. Let's go and oppose Mr. Schmittler, because we are not sticking with this German Reich. We are going to be switching over to the Kaiserreich, because we do have 2 extra free achievements if we go down the monarchist branch. Why not? 2 freebies. Alright, we have a few days from our German Civil War, so let's go ahead and do the old usual. Lend-lease all our equipment away, in this case to Italy, and then we can cancel the Lend-lease once the Civil War starts. The German Civil War does spawn a few divisions, but they're pretty terrible divisions, and then with the equipment we get back from Italy, we can pretty much train some elite divisions and completely crush the other side. Finish the German Civil War ASAP. Because our Civil War's not yet fired, we are still Mr. 80 Schmittler ideology, so I'm going to go and use this opportunity to justify on Czechoslovakia because they have a French guarantee. And we're doing this now because as soon as the Civil War fires, boom, we are suddenly no longer Mr. Schmittler ideology. We're now non-aligned, which means we can't justify war goals. So we have 24 of these crappy divisions, and also let's go over to Italy. Cancel all of our Lend-lease, and there we go, all our equipment is back. So I'm just going to train up as many cavalry divisions as possible, and then we can convert this to infantry and just crush the other side. We're also here, might as well deploy the air force that we just got back from Italy. There we go. And yeah, this air force is going to completely crush the other Germany. Alright, there we go. Civil War ended. It's only June, so that was very fast. Because we are justifying on Czechoslovakia, that's going to end on 29th of November. That's when we go to war with essentially France and the Little Entente, essentially. Gonna try and just take out France. Now, got 19 divisions here. These guys are just gonna hold the Czech border, and these guys are gonna hold the French border. And the reason we research paratroopers is, yes, of course, we are going to paratroop cheese France. Now, France at this point obviously has destroyed government, so it's going to be pretty damn easy. Let's get our 80 transport planes that Germany actually starts with. That's very useful because we don't have to produce our own. And as soon as these guys are finished researching, 2 days, 1 days, and there we go. We got our paratroopers. Let's go and design a new template over here. And just the usual 1 paratrooper battalion. And we're going to train a bunch of you, and basically just drop on all the French victory points when we declare our Czechs. Right, our paratroopers are deployed, add you to an army, and just gonna set orders on some French cities. Alright, Sudetenland justification done. Immediately justify on the Czechs. French get called in, and we just paradrop everywhere. And there we go. Easy as 1, 2, 3. France is gone. We don't need these paratroopers anymore. Let's swing these troops that we were using to guard the French border over to the Czech border, and also all of our planes over. And we're just gonna grind the Czechs out. Also, French. I'm just going to. Yeah, sure. Just annex them, and we'll also take their navy, which we can use for a little bit of a sea lion. Now that world tension is insanely high, I'm going to just justify on British Malaya all the way over here. That's going to be our ticket into a war with the British. There we go. Czechs are gone as well. Let's just annex them. Let's also go and plan our naval invasion. 4 divisions to Dover and 3 to the 2 tiles around it. The usual. With the French Navy, we should be able to fire off our naval invasion, no problem. Alright, justification on British Malaya is complete. Whilst we go to war with the British, also going to do Return of the Kaiser. And there we go. Declare, and immediately Sea Lion fires. There we go. Naval invasion is off. And we've immediately landed in Dover. Okay, Britain, call everyone in. That's fine. Let's immediately just ship our divisions across the channel and just go. Everybody gonna go on aggressive and just attack. The British army at this point is absolutely no match for the German one, so we should be fine. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go over here and justify on Poland. And just like that, the UK is defeated. Once again, the UK is really not a challenge at the moment. I'm literally just gonna annex and puppet the entire allies. It doesn't really matter what we do right now. But yeah, sure, why not? We'll just puppet everybody. And I did forget to mention that with taking out the UK, the Germany controlling the UK, we have completed achievement Operation Sea Lion. And with all the convoys that we stole from the Allies, we have also got 1,000 convoys, getting us the achievement Transport Tycoon. And now we are going for Poland, because if we control Poland and France before 1940, we get true Blitzkrieg. That's 3 achievements. Alright, focus on the true enemy completed. Now, let's go and do rebuild the High Seas Fleet. Also, justification on Poland is done. And let's declare on them. This is honestly no challenge again. Poland versus the German army when Germany's already defeated the Allies. Yeah, not a chance. Not a chance, Poland. Poor Poland. There we go. Poland is gone. And with Poland annexed, we have taken out both Poland and France. It is only 1937, which gives us the true Blitzkrieg achievement. Alright, with our place under the sun focus completed, and after we took not one, but several Caribbean islands from the Allies, we also have our other place under the sun achievement. Alright, it has been a while. I've just been working down this focus tree over here. We're going to take this next focus, assassinate Mr. Tortellini, and this is going to get us yet another focus. As soon as we have Mr. Wilhelm here, in charge of the German Empire, which we already do, and our good friend Mr. Victor Emmanuel in charge of Italy, we will get the monarchy is back in fashion achievement. And whilst we're here, what I'm also going to do is we're going to go ahead and release the UK. Now, the reason we're doing this is because if we release them as a puppet, we automatically have 100% intel on them. There we go. Great Britain is our puppet, And as you can see, we have full intel on them, you know, because they're a puppet. And also because the UK is a major, that also gives us the I see everything achievement. Alright, there we go. Mr. Tortellini's assassination has been successful. The Kingdom of Italy is now back with Mr. Victor Emmanuel III in charge. That gets us monarchy is back in fashion achievement. There we go. That's all the German achievements we're going to be doing. No time to lose. We are going to hop on to our next country, which just happens to be Italy. Yeah, that's right. We killed Tortellini, and now we are about to play him. So, achievement we are looking to get is going to be Do You Mind? And that involves putting an absolute metric ton of mines off the Ethiopian coast. Now, you might be asking, what coast? Ethiopia does not have a coast. Well, we're going to retreat, so they do have a coast. Tortellini is going to look like an absolute fool for this. And in the meantime, we can just pretty much ignore everything else. What I am going to also do is get the, at least they run on time achievement, which involves building a level 5 railway in every Italian state. Now, what you can do is you can just make the railway running between two states level 5. That actually does count. So, it's not going to be too difficult. It's just going to take a little bit of fiddling around with the railways, which I admit might take a little bit of time, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's all the railways we need to build to have level 5 railways in every core state. And now all we do is just unpause, get these divisions here in Ethiopia to retreat, and we're also going to take our navy, put everybody into the reserves, and then just merge all of you into a massive fleet. And then we're going to add you to a new admiral and just send you over to this port here in Eritrea, and we're just going to mine laying off the Ethiopian coast. We are going to make the Red Sea and the East African coast just look like a gigantic mine. We need 1,000 mines, so I think you need like 100% mines on naval supremacy thing here to get the achievement. We're already at like 3%, so we should get there just fine. Alright, with our mine naval supremacy bonus at 100%, and would you just look at the amount of mines we put here, I think it's safe to say that we have now definitely unlocked the Do You Mind achievement. We're basically just waiting on our railways. This might take a few more minutes, but it's fine. Alright, with our railways all completely built, got a bunch of level 5 railways here, as you can see. We now also have the At Least They Run on Time achievement. That is all the Italian achievements we're going to be doing today. I'm going to now just move on to Canada, where we are going to pick up just a couple more easy achievements. I think we can get a couple over here in Canada, right? Immediately, we're going to go Patriation and just unpause. Again, research and building and stuff completely irrelevant. I mean, production lines, yeah, sure, might as well just make infantry equipment. It doesn't really matter at all. Okay, so basically what we're going to try and do as Canada is immediately go down here and do the Naughty 80 Hilty branch of the focus tree, do a civil war as soon as possible, might have to decrease our stability a little bit, and we'll do the Join Germany focus, which gets 2 focuses in one. We get the Canada First focus, and also the infamous Friend in Need focus, which I still cannot believe only 21% of HOI4 players have ever done. Alright, Patriation, done. Once again, immediately down that side of the focus tree. Alright, we've done this focus now. I'm just gonna not do any more focuses, and hire Chuck the Demagogue, and we're gonna put our political power into doing these Prepare for Civil War achievements, not achievements, decisions, and we can start knocking down our stability a bit, because we do need that below 50% before we can actually do the Civil War. Alright, there we go, stability below 50%, let's immediately ignite the Civil War, hop into here and go down this focus tree. Also, our leader is now Mr. Vampire, Adrien. Alright, I don't know why he looks like a vampire, but apparently he looks like a vampire. With our political power, I'm actually going to go here and justify war on the Soviet Union, because there are some focuses in the Canadian branch that require high world tension and also us being at war. And the Soviets, they are too far away to actually do any harm to us. What I'm doing that for is potentially to go down here and try and send in these zombies, which gets us yet another achievement, brains. So that could be something that we could go for. There we go. Germany has accepted us to join their faction. That is Germany. That is Canada First, and also Friend in Need achievements, both unlocked. There we go. World tension is high enough. Let's go in defensive at Canada regulations. Alright, justification on the Soviet Union done. Let's just declare war on the Soviet Union. This is so stupid. Canada, in the Axis, just declares on the Soviet Union. I wonder what Mr. Joseph Stalin is thinking right now. Anyway, I don't think the Soviets are actually going to do anything to us, but hey, just as a precaution, I'm going to send my cavalry to guard the Canadian West Coast. I never thought I'd be saying that. Also, let's go ahead and do commit to the war, because we are now at war. And after this, we can do send in the zombies, and that is probably going to be our final achievement for the day. Alright, send in the zombies is completed, and that is also the brains achievement unlocked for Canada. And with our time pretty much over, that ends today's achievement run. I think we managed to get quite a few achievements. Alright, so, in the end, we managed to get 18 achievements in just 59 minutes and 26 seconds, basically an hour. Those achievements were Turing Complete, Play It Sam, Empire Strikes Back, Shaken Not Stirred, Listen Carefully I Shall Say This, Mine is Bigger Than Yours, Operation Sea Lion, Transport Tycoon, Our Other Place Under the Sun, True Blitzkrieg, Monarchy is Back in Fashion, I See Everything, Hellenic Civility, Do You Mind, At Least I Run on Time, Friend in Need, Canada First, and finally, Brains. Right, I just wanted to say before I ended the video that this is my first achievement style video, but this was kind of a mix between a tutorial and a speedrun. If you guys want to see more achievement guides, because a lot of the achievement guides out there are out of date, very much so, then do not forget to comment and especially like the video. That's the best indication that you guys want some sort of a part 2 to this. Also, I wanted to say that if you just do decide to try these achievements in the way I've done in this video, just be aware that it might take a little bit longer or a little bit shorter depending on how fast your computer runs, HOI4, and also the fact that you're not talking at the same time you're doing it like I am. Right, once again, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe.